Right now on H-Town High School Sports, it's the do or die action in the area round of the baseball playoffs. We'll have the highlights, including an epic 14-inning thriller. In softball, it's great game action in the regional quarterfinals. We'll have those highlights. We'll hit the fast track to meet our Coach of the Week from Summer Creek.
You know, a lot of people don't start until September, but we get going in August.
While it's off to Strake Jesuit for a special report on this Crusaders distance runner.
Number one is he's just a hard worker. He's one of the hardest working athletes I've ever had.
It's a special night ahead. H-Town High School Sports starts now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vype. I'm Todd Freed. It's the middle of May, which can mean only one thing. It's crunch time in the baseball and softball playoffs. Let's first crunch it all together with the area round of the baseball postseason. In Pearland, a must-win for Atascocita. Game 2 of its series against Pearland. Top of the second, Eagles bases loaded. Caden McCoy rips it to the corner in left field. And here comes the merry-go-round. 3 runs will score on the play, and Atascocita leads 6-0. Then for the Eagles, Cooper Kendrick. He chops it deep into the hole. That will score a run, and it's 7-0 Atascocita. But here comes Pearland in the second. Nicholas Partita, a blast to left, and it is out of here. 3-run homer. That cuts the lead to 7-4. Oilers pitcher Jaden Barfield in relief. Great job. He gets a big strikeout. Bottom 3. Oilers 2 on, but Caden McCoy with the strikeout, and that ends the threat. Bottom of the 4th. Oilers. Runner on base. Anthony Avalos flies to left, but Cooper Kendrick makes a nice running catch. Eagles win 7-6. They snap Pearland's 17-game win streak, forcing a third and deciding game in the series on Saturday. Time now for our Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. There's the bleach blonde players from Kingwood and the guys from Strake Jesuit. What a game. Top of the first, Kingwood's Caden Wellman, base hit to left field. Brian Schumacher will score, and it's 1-0 Mustangs. Strake Jesuit now. Colin Sloan flies to right field. That will bring in Clay Richardson, who will tag and score, and the game is tied at 1. Top of the second now. Kingwood, Caden Calloway with the bunt. Third baseman Braylon Richardson, great diving catch. Bottom of the second, Strake's Harrison Aquaro, a blast. Way back, a 2-run homer, and that made it 3-1. He's pumped up. Top of the third inning now. Kingwood, Caden Wellman rips it way back to left, and it's out of here. That cuts the lead to 3-2. Top 6 now. It's tied at 3. Kingwood, Braylon Richardson chops it up the middle. Clay Richardson fires home and gets the out. Huge play. Bottom 7, still tied. Strake 2 on, but Logan Harris gets the strikeout. We go to extra innings, tied at 3. Top 8, Kingwood has a runner at second, but Charlie Alakwa, big-time strikeout. Check out the reaction. He's pumped up. Bottom of the 11th, it's still tied. Runner on second for Strake, but Logan Harris, he strikes him out. Top of the 12th, Kingwood has a runner on third, 2 outs, but Jesse Rupert, another strikeout. And how about that react? Top of the 14th inning now. Kingwood has runners at second and third. Sammy Soto tags it, and this one will drop in right center. Joshua Arquette and Braden Fuentes score. It's 5-3 Kingwood. Now, bottom of the 14th, Strake Jesuit has a runner on second, 2 outs. Aiden Dobrava tags it back to left center field. Ty Boatwright gives chase, and he makes the great catch to end the game. In an epic 14 innings, Kingwood wins 5-3. They also win Game 2 to sweep the series. Wow, what a game. Your Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. In private school baseball, a berth to the TAPS state tournament was on the line this week, where in TAPS Division II, district rivals Second Baptist and Lutheran South Academy faced off in a regional final matchup. The skyline of the Houston Medical Center, right at Rice University's Reckling Park. Second Baptist and Lutheran South set to go. Bottom one for Second Baptist, Luke Pettit rips it to short, but Victor Coronado stabs it, and they double up the runner. Bottom of the second, Eagles, Wes Baker at the plate, and he drills it into the corner and left. It's gone, and that makes it 4-0 Second Baptist. Top of the third for Lutheran South. Trey Bauman rips it to the corner and right. Brody Smith scores, and that cuts the lead to 4-1. But Eagles pitcher Luke Pettit was in command all game. He gets the strikeout right there. Then the Eagles add to their lead. Ty Baker, base hit to left. Jackson Stewart scores, and it's 5-1, Second Baptist on top. Then, same at bat. Here comes a wild pitch. Ty Baker will score, and the Eagles are up 6-2. More Second Baptist. Here's Pettit. Little chopper. That will score J.D. Crisp, and it's 7-2, Eagles on top. Meantime, a great outing for Luke Pettit. He goes the distance. Another strikeout right there. 8-2 the final. And Second Baptist earns a berth to the TAPS Division II state semifinals. In TAPS Division I, the St. Thomas Eagles found themselves one win away from a berth to the state Final Four. The Eagles face Plano John Paul in a one-game regional final. There's the St. Thomas Eagles all set for the one-game winner-take-all playoff matchup at the John Cooper School in the Woodlands. John Plano II strikes first. Line drive to left. That'll bring in 2 runs, and it's 2-0 Cardinals on top. Same at bat. Runner on third. Ground ball to first. Ricardo Requena makes a play. Tags first. Throws home. Runner is safe. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Bottom of the second. St. Thomas cuts the lead. Josh Caldwell. Base hit. Brings in Billy Thoreau. And it's 3-1. Then runner on third. 2 outs. Dante Lewis grounds to short. Lewis head first dive into first, and he's called out. St. Thomas did not like that one. They don't get the run. Eagles pitcher Dante Lewis gets in the groove. The strikeout to end the fourth. Bottom 5, Eagles cut the lead. Braden Salinas with the infield RBI. It's Lewis who scores, and it's 3-2. Now bottom 6, Eagles still down 3-2, 1 out. Anthony Equali with a shot way back, and it's gone. It clears the wall. A 2-run homer. St. Thomas takes the lead, 4-3. Top 7. Cardinals have runners on first and second, 2 outs. Reliever Jack Clinton delivers, and strike 3 is the call, and that ends it. St. Thomas wins a thriller. A 4-3 come-from-behind victory, and the Eagles are heading to the TAPS Division I state tournament next weekend in Arlington. Up ahead, it's big game action in the softball playoffs. In track and field, it's off to Summer Creek to meet our Coach of the Week. And we're off to Strake Jesuit for a special report on this Crusaders distance runner. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. It was down to the regional quarterfinals in the softball playoffs this week. In Class 6A Region 2, the Bridgeland Bears faced the Spring Lions in a best 2-out-of-3 series. Bridgeland players all fired up. Bottom of the first inning. Bears have the bases loaded. Daniela Lopez at the plate, and Daniela with a blast, and that one is gone. A grand slam, and it's 4-0 Bridgeland. Still in the second, Riley Marquardt with a base hit. That will score Chelsea Swisher, and the route was on. Top of the second, Bears pitcher Sidney Jackson with the heat to end the at-bat. Bottom of the second, bases loaded again. Trinity Allen at bat. She connects, and would you believe, the second grand slam for Bridgeland in 2 innings. Bears win 18-1. Game called after 5 innings. They won Game 2 by a modest 4-1 final, and the Bears advance to the 6A Region 2 semifinals. Deer Park facing Atascocita. Deer Park won Game 1, a must-win for Atascocita Friday night. Allison Burkhalter in the first for Atascocita. Base hit. Rylan McCoy scores 1-0 Eagles. Then, bases loaded, ball 4 to Ashley Elizares, and Bella Melcher scores 4-0. Bottom 1 for Deer Park. Angelina Morales. Base hit. That will score a run, and that cuts the lead to 4-1. Same at bat. Alina Carasales lines it to right field. Hannah York and Julia Donnell will score. Deer Park leads 5-4. Top of the second, Atascocita, Allison Burkhalter. Short fly, and the catch is not made. Rylan McCoy scores, and the game is tied at 5. Then, Bella Melchor will step up. She chops back to the mound, out at first, but Cassidy Pickering beats the throw. 6-5 Eagles. Bottom of the third inning. Back comes Deer Park. Angelina Morales connects way back to left, and that one is off of the wall. That will bring in a run, and that cut the lead to 7-6 Atascocita. Bottom 5 now. Deer Park, Aaron Paris with a blast, dead center field, and that one is over the wall. Home run, game tied at 7. But top 7, Atascocita 2 on. Marigny Thomas, a monster homer off of the roof of that building. Wow, 3-run blast. Atascocita wins 11-7 to force a third and deciding game of the series on Saturday.
Last week here on The Big Show, we brought you extensive coverage of the 5A and 6A Region 3 track and field meet, which included a team championship in 6A for the girls from Summer Creek. We took the fast track to Summer Creek to recognize head coach Ahmad Roper as our ARS Coach of the Week.
Coach, you all go out and win the 6A Region 3 championship. How special was that?
It was a goal that we had in mind, and it was a nerve-wracking day because I knew we had a great chance of winning it. You just had to have a lot of luck go your way, and that's what ended up happening. We had the team, we had the depth to do it in multiple events, and it was a great team effort, and we came out on top.
Madison Jackson and teammates, how special was it to win the regional title?
It was such a great feeling. You know, I'm surrounded by these girls every day, and I love them. We hold each other accountable, and nobody sees what we go through every day at practice except for each other. So we all see how hard we work and how much this means to us.
How proud are you of these girls?
I'm proud of them because I put them through a lot every day. We've been going hard since August. You know, a lot of people don't start until September, but we get going in August. We use those hot months to take advantage of the training, and now we're here, and now they see the results of the hard work that they put in the fall. Now they can enjoy it and look back and be like, man, we did a lot just to get here.
The work that we go through, people wouldn't even imagine, or they wouldn't think to do something like that. Sometimes we look at Coach like, what are you talking about, or are you for real? Like, it's something out of the ordinary.
What have you tried to instill in this program?
Well, the first thing I tried to instill was the consistency with the head coach, which is me. And then this has still been the discipline, the structure, and then just being firm and fair every day as much as I can. And now here we are having a chance to win state, which is a great opportunity that you get.
The UIL state champions in track and field are being crowned this weekend in Austin. We'll have a recap on next week's show. Now, one of the big favorites to bring home gold is Strake Jesuit distance runner Reese Vanderson, who is also making quite a name for himself in a sport that goes beyond track and field.
As the state's top-ranked distance runner, Strake Jesuit Crusader Reese Vanderson distanced himself from the field in dominating both the 3,200 and the 1,600-meter runs at the 6A Region 3 track and field meet. His mile run time of 4 minutes and 6.87 seconds earlier this season ranks among the nation's fastest and #1 in Texas.
It means a lot to me just knowing that the hard work is there and I'm getting the outcome I want, and it's just I have something to work towards.
Number one is he's just a hard worker. He's one of the hardest working athletes I've ever had. We've had a good crop of distance runners here at Strake Jesuit, as you well know. But Reese is a very, very hard worker. He's very dedicated. He has a built-in clock like nobody else. He knows exactly what tempo he needs to run and when and what time he needs to run it.
Strong field lined up at the starting line.
But it's much more than running that sets Reese apart from the nation's elite track and field athletes. The Crusader senior is on the fast track to greatness as a world-ranked triathlete, winning gold at last summer's European Triathlon Junior Cup in Germany.
Of Powers in second, who was followed quickly by Reese Vanderson.
And then capturing the bronze medal at the World Triathlon Junior Championships in Montreal, Canada.
It was an eye-opening experience. I think it's what kind of set my heart on what I wanted to do professionally. Just being able to go to Europe for a few weeks and compete with the national team there, and then going to Worlds and just seeing what the pinnacle of the sport looks like, because the professionals were there and I got to see how they competed, and then I got to race on the same course they did with the best juniors in the world, which was really fun.
While Reese has been running track since he was a young kid, it was more recently that he added swimming and biking to the competitive mix, doing so quite masterfully. He ranks #1 nationally among junior triathletes and #2 worldwide.
Just consistency and just being very being able to overcome adversity, because there's a lot more of it when you're doing 3 things instead of 1, and just being able to just maintain a good mentality throughout each workout.
Reese's workouts post-high school will be as a select member of the USA Triathlon Elite Development Team, otherwise known as Project Podium.
Just a professional team based out of Arizona and Utah, and the goal is basically to get an American male on the Olympic podium in the next 5 Olympic Games.
While Reese will attend college at Arizona State University, he'll forego NCAA track and field to train with Project Podium, setting his sights on ultimately becoming a USA Olympian.
I mean, it's a big goal, but I'm joining a team where that's the main focus, is getting there and performing there. So I just am trying to put myself in a position where I have the best opportunity to do that in the coming years.
For the finale of this school year, Reese's biggest goal is to run down a state championship in track and field, then continuing to be good as gold as a world-class triathlete.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Hey, it's that time. Time to feel the rhythm with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Atascocita's Maridney Thomas against Deer Park. How about this monster homer? Hits the roof of the building way out there. 3-run shot and the Eagles win. How about 2 grand slams in 2 innings for Bridgeland? Daniela Lopez with the shot in the first inning over the Green Monster. And then 1 inning later in the second, Trinity Allen does it again. This one way back as the Bears sweep the series against Spring to advance. St. Thomas Regional Final down by 1 in the 6th inning. But Anthony Equala with a shot that is gone. 2-run homer. St. Thomas wins, and the Eagles advance to state. Kingwood and Strake, top of the 14th inning. Sammy Soto for Kingwood knocks in 2 runs, and it's 5-3. Bottom of the 14th, Strake Jesuit, runner on second, 2 outs. Aiden Dobrava will tag this one. Ty Boatwright on the chase, and he makes the great catch to end an epic 14-inning thriller as Kingwood will go on to sweep the series. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, great rhythm as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.